Hey, I'm TheOneJame, and we are here with the Nitpicking Nerds, and they are going to try to see if Magic the Gathering cards are like they remember them. These are 5 Magic the Gathering cards that are slightly altered in whatever way. That could be a mana value, it could be a mana symbol, it could be something about the picture, it could be the set symbol, it could be the power and toughness. Literally anything about the card is changed, and we have to test their knowledge on some Magic the Gathering cards and seeing if they are as smart about Magic the Gathering as they think they are.
Hi, I'm Mia, and I know what a basic land is.
I'm BZ, and I'm really smart. I've played so much Magic, and I know every Magic card.
Well, we're going to put that to the test real quick.
So are we competing against each other this time?
You're the one who started it last time. Yes, we can be co-op.
All right, we'll do co-op.
Remember when he went, I'm going to crush you before I said anything?
I'm kindly asking you this time. I'm giving you the option. I took the option last time. All right. Kiora Best of Sea God. I'm already, I think this time we are going to be co-op. We're not going to compete against each other. And I'm already seeing something. Mia, how does it look to you?
Is the mana value off?
The mana value seems off to me because I think I remember this card costing 7, maybe even 8. It definitely does not cost 6. And there's only one thing wrong with these cards.
There is only one thing wrong.
It's got to be, I'm going to lock it in. Give me mana value. Lock it in.
You're locking it in too, Mia?
Yeah. I remember it being like 8 or 8 total with the 8/8 coming in. So it was like,
I think it's 7.
is it?
That's what I would say. 5,
Okay.
5 blue.
I thought it was 8, but whatever. I do remember that it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, it is kind of expensive, and I thought that you might be like, oh yeah, maybe it is 6 mana, but yeah, it's 7 mana. You got the mana value right away.
Maybe today it would be 6 mana. And then next year it'd be 5 mana.
No,
Yeah, power creep.
It might be 5 mana. It would be 4 mana and a commander card today.
Right, but it doesn't, actually, hold on, it doesn't draw a card when it enters, so that might not work.
Unplayable. I made that one easy on you as a little bit of a warm-up, but here's this one.
Ooh, Karn.
Carney boy. Okay, so 7 mana, 6 loyalty, +3 target player exiles card from their hand, -3 exile permanent, and then -14. That's such a large number that I almost feel like cards minus could be 68, and I would still believe it. Restart the game, exile. What do you think, Mia? What are you looking at?
I hate planeswalkers. It's kind of like a weird thing about me. I don't usually play them, so I'm definitely not as kind of tuned into planeswalkers, but I think the bottom part is actually different because I don't remember this being in Double Masters. I don't think it would be the first card in the set.
Well, I think I'm trying to remember if it was in Double Masters or not, but I think the colorless cards go first.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like non-artifact colorless cards. I think that tracks, but Karn will be number 1 in any set. Is he in Double Masters or Double 2x2, whatever that set is? Double Masters 2, Double Masters 2022.
Yeah, that's Double Masters.
Well, that is Double Masters. The set symbol.
I'm trying to think.
He might have been in there.
Maybe.
You know what I'm kind of looking at?
What?
I don't think he +3s because that would take forever. I vaguely remember Karn from Tron in Modern and maybe Standard or some weird format. He goes to 10, then he goes to 14, and then he ultimates, and you just have 2 things in play and you win the game. I feel like he +4s and not +3s.
Okay. If that seems like a very high number, but I've never played with this card.
I have played against it. I have not played with it.
Is it possible that the health is also, or like the loyalty?
Yeah, does he start at 7 maybe? I think he goes 6, 10, 14. That's what I would say. But we're going to lock in that he +4s and hope he was in Double Masters.
He was in Double Masters, and he is a +4.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it right.
It's been a hot minute since I've gotten creamed by Karn on turn 3, but it happened a lot.
Yeah, I'm happy that you got this one. I thought for a second you were like, is this card in Double Masters? I made sure to get the Double Masters print just to make it so
to make it weird.
It would throw you off a little bit. But yeah, it is. Maybe I should have made the minus like a -12 also, and not just a +3, because then it would still be like similar.
Then I'd be like, wait a second.
Yeah. I remember getting hurt by this man.
The clock checks out.
It's gonna get progressively harder.
Oh, excellent. I mean, you could throw up any artwork. Tell me it's a secret lair, and then I would go, Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
There's been so many lately.
I could just look up like fan art of any card and just say it's a secret lair.
Oh
And
yeah,
you wouldn't even know.
deviant art.
DeviantArt still exists.
Maybe. Ooh.
Ooh, this is. Yeah.
Okay, now is this just the front side of Nicol Bolas?
We are just working on the front side, yes.
All right, so he's 1 in Grixis, 4/4 flying. Enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. And 3 in Grixis, you flip them into the Bolas Planeswalker at sorcery speed.
Is it 3 in Grixis?
It's either 3 in Grixis or 4 in Grixis or 5 in Grixis. It's not, I'll tell you what, it's not 2 in Grixis. I can tell you that right now. I think this ability's sorcery speed. Have you played with this before? Joe used to have a Bolas deck, so I should get this right.
No, I did. I've never played with this card. I think I saw it in Magic Arena's Chromatic Cube or something, though.
That's the other thing too. Is the trickiest thing to change on this would be the mana or the set symbol, because M19 looks very similar to M's 11 through 22.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, it's 1920. It's one of those. I feel like it's probably 19.
Like I think the health and toughness are like the power toughness are correct.
Yeah.
I know that each opponent discards a card is fine. I know it flies.
Yeah.
I think it would be the cost of his ability.
I think that's a good guess.
That's my guess.
I think that's a good bet. You want to lock in. What do you think the cost actually is? You think it's 7?
How much is Nicol Bolas the God Pharaoh? Like
God Pharaoh costs 7.
Yeah, then probably 7.
All right. Well, we'll say that the cost to flip him is actually 4 in Grixis and not 3 in Grixis.
You are correct.
Nice.
Oh
my God, I'm making up for the Yu-Gi-Oh, baby.
Nice.
3-0.
You are redeeming yourself from the Yu-Gi-Oh video for sure.
Absolutely. I have read a fair number of Magic cards in my day.
For the video, please, can we be co-op?
Can we work together this time? Because I don't want to lose again, Mia. Can we work together this time? That was really good, guys. I actually did not relate the 7 mana to being the actual Nicol Bolas 7 mana Bolas until you just said that. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I remember seeing them in the same deck in like the Chromatic Cube on Arena or something.
Oh, because
and they were like
Godfrey from like our.
Yeah, and then it just like went right at one after another. 7 drop here, 7 drop there. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just dead.
I might believe 8 too, because like the original Nicol Bolas from like Conflux was 4 red, blue, black.
Yeah, I was like, I know it's expensive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like I thought the mana value was like a little obscure enough to be like, I guess 6 could be right, and try to get something else wrong with it.
Power creeping.
I mean,
power creeping a little bit.
Power creep nowadays it probably would be 5 mana, 2 in Grixis.
It would enter on the other side.
Yeah, it would go front, and then you just tap like your Soul Ring, it goes to the back immediately.
Tap a card named Soul Ring.
All Planeswalkers are now Oko from now on.
Oh, Mia's a big Kalia fan. Kalia Zenith Seeker, 3 mana, 3/3, flying vigilance.
Kalia was an M20.
M19. Okay, you're thinking M20.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the top 6 cards in your library. Angel, Demon, Dragon. I mean, those are the types, right?
Yeah, I drafted this. It's an M20.
You drafted this card? Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you did that.
Well, I am sorry.
I didn't draft it myself, but I played it in a draft, and this was the one card I wanted afterwards. I was like, I need this for my Kalia deck.
Turns out it's only okay in Kalia decks. You have it in the casual one, right?
I have it in the casual one.
But you're gonna tell me this is definitely M20?
Yeah.
Okay, because she wouldn't have come out alongside Nicol Bolas, because they had the mythic cycle of like Palladiumors and Arcades and all those people in Chromium. So yeah. Let's do M20, and if Mia's wrong, how embarrassing for us.
Yeah, it would be very embarrassing if it was right off the bat, super confident, and then you got it wrong.
Yeah, that was so instantaneously. So we got it at M19 or M20.
But yes, it was M20.
Yes. Wow.
That was so instantaneous. I thought it was getting progressively harder, not progressively easier. I picked the wrong person to try to trick with a Kalia.
I guess so. The next one's gonna be Carador.
He's like, oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Grixis. Grixis Carador.
The thing is, I also spent a lot of time trying to make these as passable as possible. Is that M19 symbol passable?
Yeah.
Let's triple check here.
It's pretty passable. It might be a little bit off center, but
we can compare it to the Bolas one.
Oh, maybe it's not then. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, it looks almost the exact same as the Bolas one.
Yeah, I just remember playing with this card and like hoping my friend would trade it to me at the end of the draft.
This might be the hardest one.
This is for double points?
It might actually be a mean one. And here's the super fast ultra lightning round.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mega.
So we just lose on the spot if we don't get it right.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Crucible Worlds.
3 mana. You can play lands from your graveyard. Double Masters 2022.
Yeah, that is the Double Masters symbol. Set number checks out.
Does it?
I think so.
I thought you said artifacts. Oh, but artifacts are last.
Yeah,
Not
artifacts go at the end.
Okay.
There's something screwy here, and it's something is off. Like I look at this card, and I go, "That's not the Crucible of Worlds I know." You think it was maybe the Oracle text is like, you can play one land card from your graveyard on each of your turns or something? Maybe it's a longer version of this.
You may play lands from your graveyard. I was like, you love the graveyard stuff, so this isn't exactly.
That's the other thing about Crucible
Maybe
Worlds is like I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Maybe it's the flavor text.
Like the art is just like 2 snow globes, and also we're in space.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't play this card, and I don't really know anyone who does. Maybe minus our other friend named James. But it might be the flavor text.
I got it.
What?
I think the art is mirrored. That doesn't look like the Crucible of Worlds I know. I feel like it should be flipped, and like the green ball is on the left, and the spiky chainmail ball is on the right. Can you picture it like that? No, you can't. Do you want to deviate and then see who's right?
I was like, sure, we can.
No, wait, hold on.
think
You work together here, okay? This is an ultra fast
You
lightning
have
round.
to
You have
come
to
up with one
agree.
answer. I don't want to get bogged down by Mia's wrong answer. All right, what do you think? What do you think it is again?
I think it has to do with the flavor text.
You think the flavor text is wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I really think it's the art, though.
Then again, do you know flavor
What
text?
happens if we have different answers?
Do you ever
feel free
memorize
to go
flavor
with
text,
it,
by the way?
But what?
You ever memorize flavor text?
No.
Sometimes.
I know bare minimums of flavor
I
text.
think I know more than average. People will like my friends used to quiz me on it, and then when I get it, they'd be like, they're like, sorry, I read flavor text.
We can go with your answer, but if you get it wrong and we lose on the spot, you will never hear the end of this from me and the YouTube comments.
I can live with that. I can
Okay,
live with that. So
like YouTube comments, drop an insult.
absolutely dumpster me if I get this wrong, but I think the art is mirrored, and we're locking it in, James.
Yeah.
You're making the
The right
group
call.
decision by yourself.
That is correct, but I'm ready to take all the consequences.
I was like, I gave him the ultimatum of, everyone gets to roast Beezy if we lose right here, right?
I think that's fair.
I think it's a good trade-off. Because it is a mirrored artwork.
Oh my god. Looks like I know Magic, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like I played at least twice.
I've played a pre-release before.
Yeah, I feel like for some reason the flavor text is shifted like all the way up, and I'm like, that doesn't look normal for a Magic card because there's so much room at the bottom.
Yeah, it's like printed
Okay,
it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? It's like they have this
Yeah,
whole
and
giant
like, why is
box
there
for
so
Pot
much
of Greed,
space?
and then put you draw 2.
Yeah, and I don't memorize flavor text, so I'm like, I don't know if that's the answer or
So
not.
it used to say you may play land cards from your graveyard, which like shifted all the words a little bit. So it is like an updated version.
And we've come to the conclusion that BZ and Mia do know Magic.
I just had one thing prepped to say about our win today. I think that pretty much sums it up. I'm really proud to have this W.
Absolutely. 2 W's in a row for NN, I guess.
And after the last video, you needed this one, BZ.
I
You really
seriously did.
did.